Hi, I'm Eli and this is Joy with Always in Motion, and we are going to give you a walkthrough for our first WNL season qualifier. We will be walking through the elite course and explain the lower divisions as we go. This is Coach Patrick. He is going to be doing our demonstration as we move through. So everybody above mature kids will be doing this full rock wall. They will start on the black box all the way down to the blue box. Kids and mature kids will actually start on these bananas right here in the middle and move down to the blue box from there. If any part of your body touches the black mat, that is going to be a fall. So here's Patrick to demonstrate. And that would be a clear. Now from there, he can move on to the black floor. He is going to run up the warped wall, to the rail, lache to the second wall. So that is the elites. For some of the younger groups, we will actually be shrinking this wall and adding it here, and they will be running up, climbing on top of the wall, and then swinging down to the landing platform. So in order to clear this, he must make it all the way through to the top of that wall for the clear. That is the end. Once he steps down to the box, that is the start for the next one. So we will have him demonstrate. Up the wall to the rail, lache to the second wall, climbs up, tops it out, and that is a clear. Then he can step down to the next obstacle. This is going to be the rail walk. So he was gonna come down to this rail, balance straight across, and down this one to the finishing platform right here. All right, would you like to demonstrate for us, Patrick? Great. In some of our younger divisions, instead of doing the decline rail, they will actually be jumping down and going across the tilting planks and then to the finishing platform. From here, we've got our tilting steps happening. So they do move. So in order to clear this, you will need to make it to the first step on the sonic curve. Would you like to demonstrate? Perfect. And then the sonic curve, I'm sure everyone is familiar with. You will just run around. The top of the purple box is the clear. And that would be a clear. Next, we've got our tornadoes. So from here, he will have to swing, connect the two swings, and make it all the way around to the blue box to clear. If he hits the black at all, that is a fail. Come on!
There's one step there again.
Yeah.
Eli, what I do wrong? Do it again.
There it is. All right. From here, we've got our ladders, monkey bars, variety of different things. The elite groups will be climbing underneath. They are not allowed to touch the floor. They will need to keep their legs up. Our other divisions will have the opportunity to climb on the top rather than underneath. And anybody who climbs on the top, the rungs are out of play, so you're not allowed to use the rungs if you're on top. When you're on the bottom, the rungs are in play. And they will need to climb across, up and over to our finishing platform. It will be clear once they have let go of the ladder and showed control on the platform. From here, the path splits. Patrick will be coming down through our big swing here. Other groups will be coming down this to our hex swing. But Patrick is going to demonstrate the elite. They will need to reach up to those two bars and climb out. Below elite, we'll be able to use these two black bars as steps so they can stand on them. Elite will not be able to use those. Those will be off. So he will need to climb out, grab the rings, and swing all the way up to this bar. Other groups will have a trapeze there so they can grab that. It is a very low swing, so you will need to keep your legs and butt up. Nice. Then he will need to climb down to the shelves, and he will just need to move across those. Once he has made it to the trapeze, the big swing is complete. In order to clear the shelves, he will need to make it past the bar traverse here to the purple box. And that is a clear. Our other groups who are doing the hex swing will be climbing up the rigging to the slider to the rail. They will traverse the other direction to a landing box here. Anyone who is coming down to the purple box, their next challenge will be jumping from the trampoline to the trapeze, which will be either closer or lower depending on which division you are competing. Patrick will jump from the tramp to the trapeze, land on the next trampoline, up to the final obstacle, and Lachey down to the purple for the clear. Very good. Now we are back to the wall, so he can come back over here. After he's hit the purple, he is allowed to step back onto the black. This time, he will be running up and jumping to the higher Lachey. From here, he will Lachey this gap into a 90-degree Lachey, followed all the way around to the blue box for the clear. All right, Patrick. And that's clear. Our final stretch here from the box. Quick rest of the arms into our cliffhangers. Once you have gained control right here, the cliffhangers will be clear. And then we will do our final 3 swings to our logo here at the end. From that, they will need to make it to the pit pillow, and then the buzzer will be on the box at the end of the run. All right, Patrick. Clear, and then you would hit the buzzer to finish. For all divisions not doing this final run, they will actually be moving through here. Instead of running up the wall, we will move one of the trampolines over. They will jump the trampoline either over the boxes, up to the rails, to a box, or they will do a Lachey down to a box, followed by the bananas, straight down, or they will do the 90 into the diagonal bananas to the ending. And then one other thing I forgot to mention, for our youngest groups, once they have landed, they will be able to use this lower bar to balance rather than the top one, and they can use this as a support. And that is our course. Hope to see you out here.